Now I'm going to show you how to scale down everything at once. It's an important lesson. Here, let's say I have a character. Let's say I take the CH Iron Guard male. Okay, I'm going to click and drag him into the scene. Since I'm using the UT game, I can now use him as scale. Now, if I wasn't using the UT game, it would be almost double, and this world would look okay. But because of the scale differentiation, let's look at maybe taking and scaling everything down at once. It's something that you do all the time. I know it falls outside the scope of the lesson of lights, but the first thing you got to do is take and group all your objects. So in this case, I have all these objects. I have these walls. I have an internal wall. I have an external wall. And I have this light mass. Okay. I also have this floor. Okay. What you can do is right click and say groups, group. Okay, now you should be able to group all the objects together and shrink them all down to the scale of the scene. Okay. Once you hit this build geometry button, you'll find that it takes into effect. Okay, I'm just going to put all this stuff down. Rebuild it. And let's drag my character up a little bit. Alright, so I'm looking at these models right here. And we're looking at that light. And I'm seeing if that scale better matches the character. Sure enough, it does. I'm maybe just a little dissatisfied with it. I'm just going to go a little higher with the scale. Again, I'm going to rebuild all that. There we go. I'm a little bit happier with that. Okay. Now the light mass has changed. This area out here should also be changed. Much better. I'm just going to jump in and play from here, kind of look around. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. He's off the ground a little bit. That's why I seem so much smaller. There we go. Good. Look him in the eyes. I can see these pipes. They look good. I can see that light. Now, do that from time to time. Sometimes you get a little out of control. I do, even, with the building of things. And I just want to see what the aesthetic value is. But, keep in mind that having a room that's huge will dictate radius of lights, will dictate everything. So, tone that down. Now, if you look at your light, you'll see that the radius is huge. Absolutely freaking huge. And we already toned down that radius to begin with. So, now we even have to tone it down further. So I just wanted to take a step back just for a second and make sure that you knew about scale. Scale is very important. And when I'm trying to teach lights, it all comes down to the radius and the fall off of lights. So you have to have that scale in place. All right, so scale down your world and make some adjustments there. I'm always having you guys make new adjustments, but Now look at radius is only 104. Now fall off should probably be a lot better too. All right, enjoy. Let's go on to the next video now that we have a new area.